Hey guys, so for today's Make Me Over Monday, I will be making over my mom, and this has been requested, so I thought I would give her a makeover. And if you want to see her transformation, I guess, then go ahead and keep on watching.
Keep on watching.
You went it the wrong way.
Keep on watching.
Okay, so I'm going to start off her makeup by taking this NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer, and I'm going to apply this all over to her face. It's just going to act as like a base for her foundation, and it'll just kind of smooth out all of your complexion.
Okay.
I'm going to blend it in with my fingers. So now I'm going to be taking this CoverGirl True Blend foundation to kind of even out the redness in her skin, and I'm going to pump it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to tap it onto her face with my finger. Now to blend all that in, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender sponge and tap it onto her skin to cover up the redness a little bit more. Now to conceal her under eyes, I'm going to take this NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and I'm going to take this little brush and put it in a triangle shape underneath her eyes for the best coverage.
A lot of under eye coverage is required. Did not get a lot of sleep last night because of her.
This concealer has kind of an orange tone to it, and it's going to really help cancel out all the darkness from her under eyes as well. Okay, now I'm going back in with my beauty blender sponge. You can't do that.
I can do whatever I want. You don't like it. Edit it out.
Yeah, but I'm talking. Don't do what I'm talking. Now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender sponge again to blend out all of this concealer underneath her eyes. A beauty blender really gives you more of a natural looking finish and really makes any harsh lines go away. Now to set all of her face, I'm going to take this Revlon Photo Ready powder, and I'm choosing this really big fluffy brush, and this is just going to, it's going to mattify your skin. And as you get older, you don't want to use too much powder because it'll really settle into your fine lines, so just use a very light hand with this. Now I'm going in with this L'Oreal True Match Blush in Dusty Rose, and I'm just taking a Real Techniques blush brush to apply this to her cheeks. And if you've noticed, I'm not contouring her face like I did with the previous people, because contouring is, in my opinion, more like a thing that you do on younger skin, because more powder products on older skin tends to really settle into those lines.
Twice I've been told and reminded I've got older skin. Thank you, honey. Sorry.
Now I'm going to be filling in her eyebrows using the Maybelline New York Brow Satin Eyebrow Pencil in Blonde, because she grew up in a generation that loved thin eyebrows, and she plucked all of them off, basically.
Hey, I was really styling for the time.
And I'm not brushing out her brows because since they're so thin,
not a lot.
There's nothing to brush. I'm just kind of following the shape of her eyebrows at first, and then I'm using quick, short little strokes to kind of fill in the rest. And I'm overdrawing a little bit on her brows because they are so thin. We're just repeating that process, but again, not too dramatic because they are so thin. There's really not too much I can do to thicken them up. So now I'm going to take this NYX HD eyeshadow base primer, and I'm going to put it onto her lids because it's just going to make her eyeshadow last a whole lot longer. And no offense, again, she has older skin, so it's kind of wrinkled up there, and this will also help smooth it out and make the shadows go on a lot better. So for eyeshadow, I'm going into the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm using all matte shades on her lid because shimmery eyeshadows bring out like your older age lines. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like saying that you're old or anything. It's just for the purpose of the tutorial.
I'm over it. Let's just move on.
Okay.
And you know what? You just want to look this good when you reach my age. That's all I'm saying. So, carry on.
Okay. Now I'm going to be taking the shade Mauve on a flat brush, and I'm going to apply this all onto her lid. Now in that same palette, I'm going to be taking Lieutenant Pink, which is this very light shade, and I'm tapping a little bit of taupe onto it, and I'm going to blend this into her crease, and that's going to be it for eyeshadow. Now I'm using windshield wiper motions to put this in the crease, and then I'm taking a clean blending brush, and I'm using this to blend out the rest of the shades. Now I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the shade Rockstar, and this is a plum color, and I'm just going to line her lower lash line and the tiniest bit of her top with this. And I'm using a plum shade instead of like a black because it's going to be a lot less intense and really suit her eye color better. And I'm using a very slight hand with this. We don't want to make it too intense. And now I'm having her curl her eyelashes because I don't want to hurt her.
Wow. I got that on film. She doesn't want to hurt me.
Now I'm taking this L'Oreal Hydrofuge Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and this is waterproof because she wears contacts and it irritates her eyes if she doesn't have waterproof mascara. So contact wearer tips.
Always go with the water.
And so I'm just going to coat this on her lash. And I'm really pulling the lashes up when I'm doing this so that they hold curl a little bit better. Now for her lips, I'm going to take this Dandelion lip gloss from Benefit for a nice little shine, and lip gloss will make your lips look a little bit bigger. Okay, so that is it for her makeup. Now moving on to hair. I'm just going to kind of tease up the top of her hair to give it a little bit more volume. And I'm just taking a roll paddle brush.
Rollier.
I'm just lifting up some hair and I'm making downward motions to lift the hair.
Okay, yeah,
it's not done yet. It's not done.
That's good.
And I'm just kind of doing this all over the top of her head. And then once you have it, your desired like volume, like look at the difference. I'm not done with that side yet.
Difference.
You just kind of brush it down. We live in Texas, so you gotta get that little Texas tease.
There you go.
The higher your hair, the closer to Jesus.
Well, then you better go way up because I'm very close.
Well, I'm not going that high. And then I'm taking this Sprunch hairspray from Aussie. It smells really good, by the way, and it just gives you a lightweight finish. Alright, so that is it for this episode of Make Me Over Monday featuring my mom. So give it a thumbs up for my mom, and don't forget to comment down below if you like this series and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos with my mom, comment down below some ideas for videos we should do because everybody loves her on Snapchat. If you want to see more of if you want to see more of her on my Snapchat is at JennyLynn777. It is also on the screen. So be sure to check that out and add me to see more of her. And that's it for this video, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Bye! Oh, you missed my kiss.
Do it.
Okay.